What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day. I hope you all are healthy and well, and I hope your day was fulfilled with nothing but positivity. Let's jump right into this video because this was highly anticipated, and a bunch of my beautiful Canadians have been recommending this, telling me, Strac, you need to check this out. We don't know what's going on in the U.S. right now with the weather and the snow, but let me tell you something. It's bad. Other day, catch me outside. It looked like I was preparing for war. I mean, I'm putting my whole body into breaking the ice. Whole body. We had to do the driveway. Mind you, the driveway is extended. Had to clear the walkway, the sidewalk, so people can walk. Lady walking, she walking her dog. I'm looking at her like, why are you walking your dog like this in this type of weather? It's icy outside. I mean, are you sure the dog wouldn't be out? And she looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like, I can't even finish shoveling ice out of the way because we got people impatient. They want to walk their dogs in ice. Literally ice. You could go ice skating. There is people ice skating. I'm thinking it's Canada. There is literally people ice skating across the street on the lakes. It's very thick. The ice is going crazy. So that's how it's going for me. My experience the other day. My whole body's aching. Full body workout, cardio. Didn't even have to go to the gym. I'm sorry. I couldn't wait to tell you guys about this. Like the amount of pride, because you guys don't understand what it was like. It was about 4 to 5 inches of just thick ice, pure ice. Pure ice, and we had to break through it all. And it took about maybe 4 or 5 hours. We got through it, though. We did it pretty quick before sundown. Today, I will be reacting to a record-breaking snowstorm going on across Ontario. I'm hearing that everybody's schools is canceled. You ain't going to school. You're staying home playing the game. You're just chilling home watching sports. You're just binge watching your shows. A lot of people telling me I can't even get to the grocery store, Strac. That actually does suck because, like, for real. But you guys have better situations going on with like your snow plows coming, and helping out the neighborhoods and the main roads and highways. Seriously, and you have a smarter way of doing it. I'm seeing like clips all around social media of like not snow trucks. Well, yeah, like snow trucks with the shovels in the front, like snow plows. Bobcat, like the Bobcat construction machines, and the garbage trucks with the plows in the front. And then there's a truck on the side that, like, when like you plow the snow, it kind of sucks it up and then it goes through a machine and it goes right directly into a truck so that you're not barricading nobody's cars in, blocking them in, even though, like, you obviously see people shoveling, right? But no, they try not to look at you. They ride right past you and they plow you in, and it's so annoying, guys. It's so annoying. It happened to me once, and it's really annoying, guys. Our government needs to do something better. Need to think of another idea. We need to have 2 trucks side by side. Get out the way, get off the roads. 2 trucks side by side. One is plowing, and it's like scooping it up at the same time, and it's pouring it into another truck, and go dump it somewhere. Let the kids play in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else, every other country has a smarter way of cleaning up the snow and getting the ice, out the way and preparing for the weather. But us, you're doing everything but helping us. You're just pissing us off. You're barricading us. I'm pretty sure you guys have been seeing the video surfacing across the internet. You've been pissing us off. You ain't been helping at all. Literally making our life harder. We got to reshovel what we just spent hours on. You know what I'm saying? Think of another way. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I'm sorry for the little rant. I just wanted to share my experience and how this winter's been. Worst winter, by the way. It wasn't bad, but this snowstorm that just passed, horrible. And we got another one coming Sunday. Let me tell that shit to keep going. Keep going. Do not snow again, bro, because we just recovered. I hope everybody's doing well and swell out there in Canada, all around Canada, in all the provinces, territories. I hope everybody's healthy and safe. I hope the weather's treating you fine. Let's jump right into this video right here.
That powerful winter storm that swept across much of the country, breaking records in southern Ontario over the weekend. And we have a shot for you live of Toronto right now. It looks pretty, but it is causing a big mess as well. City crews have been plowing through the snow left behind overnight. Hopefully you can just stay home and watch the show and see the pictures of how cold it is out there, because certainly commuters are being urged to give themselves extra time this morning if they do have to go into home to work. Travel disruptions are expected to continue through the day today, including, of course, road closures, lane restrictions, and lots of flight cancellations as well. Most schools in the city and the surrounding region are also closed today for a bit of a snow day.
Hey, a few small businesses too, right? In French, or not really big franchises, but like small businesses too, man. Because now these companies are being relied on to snowplow neighborhoods like this. Look at this, guys. These people need help. This is horrible. Some people will get stuck in this neighborhood, man. My car is getting stuck in this, guys. So I'm looking at a situation of what I would have to go through as well. And it's like, come on, I don't have a truck. Not everybody has a truck. So now we got small businesses, people, mom and pop shops, barbers, hairstylists, uh, people like nail techs, the lash techs and stuff like that. People that work within a separate business, a private business, whether it's in a building with like little studios with other people, like little rooms and stuff like that, where they share it. Like, the situation I'm talking about, where it's more of like a private parking lot for their clients. That's going to be shoveled last after everyone else is cleared. They're not thinking about the small businesses, at least in the US. So like, how is it in Canada? Are the small businesses like being highly affected in Ontario? Or are those people's like businesses and like the parking lots and stuff, are they being plowed same day so everybody can go to work and the clients can come into and get their stuff done? Like, I understand the weather can slow people down, but there's people who still travel. There's people who still got events to go to. You know, my dad's actually a barber, and he lost 2 days of work because they didn't shovel the snow out the thing. They had to bring a bobcat the other day, and that's how bad it was. It was a bobcat that came through and cleared the whole parking lot and everything. It's ridiculous, man. Like, they don't pay about these tax-paying citizens at all. So how's it in Canada? I'm sorry to go on a rant, guys. I just been noticing a lot of stuff between our country and like other countries as far as like the winter season. Wow, like you really notice a lot of stuff if you truly pay attention to everything. You get to notice it a lot. Like,
And the surrounding region are also closed today for a bit of a snow day.
we could do a Zoom or school.
So, in the end, Toronto was buried under nearly 60 centimeters of snow yesterday. That is the most snow ever recorded in a single day at Toronto Pearson Airport. To put that into perspective, more snow fell in just 6 hours on Sunday than the airport typically sees in an entire January. Wow. It has mostly stopped snowing across southern Ontario and the greater Toronto area, but it is still lingering in parts of eastern Ontario towards Ottawa as it makes its way east towards the Maritimes, where we know we'll be tracking this story as well. But my goodness, looking at these shots right now, let's linger on Toronto for just a second here. Trisha Kindleman is outside for us this morning and somehow still smiling. Trisha, just love that about you.
Forget what I'm talking about. Y'all really going through it. Like, this is bad, guys. Oh, wow.
Well, it is a winter wonderland, I guess, if you're going to try to look at it with a glass half full perspective. You touched on some of those totals, Chris, 40 to 60 centimeters of snow around the GTA and those outerlying areas as well. You talked about some of those cancellations for schools. The GTA entirely shut down. A number of other regions also calling it a snow day, canceling those bus services as well. And now you talked about just how serious this snowstorm was. So this was a large, strong, low-pressure system making its way over the Great Lakes, having impacts far south as well into the U.S. We've been tracking that through the weekend. We also did see the city of Toronto activate its extreme weather response. So now if you look around me a little bit, you can see some of these snowbanks here, almost shoulder height at points. The city bikes behind me are buried at this point. So there is a lot of digging out that is left to do. Those city crews right now are active around the clock. There was a lot of activity, a lot of crews and plows that even I saw making my way in here just outside of the broadcast center right now, though the streets are pretty quiet. It does seem like people are listening to the advice of OPP, of Toronto Police, of city officials, and taking the opportunity to stay home. We did know that yesterday there was 150 collisions at least, more than 100 cars in of city officials and taking the opportunity to stay home. We did know that yesterday there was 150 collisions at least, more than 100 cars in ditches that the police responded to, a jackknife semi, a lot of other serious minor collisions as well. Here's a little bit more from Carrie Schmidt.
Crazy, man.
We're asking people to stay back, wait for the system to pass.
Hey,
wait.
I need a snowmobile for times like this. How many people flexing right now with their snowmobiles?
Until the roads are in better condition, because right now you can't even see the lane markings in many cases. You can't tell where the shoulders begin or where the ditch starts, and some people are getting caught in the ditches because they come around the off ramps and on ramps too quick, or they panic, overcorrect, oversteer, overbrake, and lose control of their vehicles and panic. Look at the ditch, and that's usually where they end up.
So dangerous winter driving conditions really in Toronto and in the surrounding area. A lot of Ontario really still dealing with these winter conditions and digging out. Unfortunately, we also did hear from Officer Schmidt that they are dealing with one sudden death north of the city. Not clear exactly the circumstances around that. Expecting to possibly learn more today. We are anticipating we'll hear from the city of Toronto as well. Just a bit of an update on where things are at later this morning. The subway service, TTC service, is slowly getting back to normal. Yesterday, there were nearly 50 bus stops and services that were out of order, but today they are trying to get things back. Subway service at this point, though, is in full force.
Okay. Yeah, no matter how you might be trying to get around a lot of cities in Ontario.
That means no power outages. That's good. And I'm assuming that the Underground Railroad, why is that a tongue twister for me? I'll be wanting to say railroad. Yeah, that's bad. That means it doesn't go outside? Or are the tracks just cleared of snow and they made sure of that? Please let me know. Is it strictly just underground? You know, because like the city, we got some that just go underground only. But then there's some that go underground, go outside, underground, go outside. Yeah.
And Quebec, it's going to be a challenge today for sure. You showed us those bikes behind you completely stuck in there with all of the snow. We know also that the airports are having some trouble as well. Talk to us about the cancellations and what we're seeing at Pearson.
Yeah, so you touched on it, saying that Pearson seeing the snowiest day on record there. They also saw more than half of their flights canceled yesterday.
That's bad. All that ice and stuff, it's bad for the plane.
So advisories for any travelers really across the country, but particularly that might be leaving Toronto, even the Montreal airport really struggling with this winter weather, to check your flight status, possibly rebook yourself. There were some airlines that were already offering free change options just to avoid that sort of delay and nightmare travel situation that you can find yourself in these circumstances at those airports across the country. So really, wherever you might be traveling today, you want to check your flight before heading out. As we know, Chris, any of those delays sort of at the Toronto airport, at Montreal, can start to have ripple effects across the country. And really out west, they're dealing with some very cold temperatures as well. So challenging conditions right across Canada.
And you know what? All that is soft right there. Yeah, that's cool. And give it a few hours. And give it to tomorrow morning. All that is ice. All of it is ice. And that sucks. This is why you got to really keep up on it. As a community, you know, the workers, even the tax-paying citizens, get you behind outside and shovel. Shovel while it's soft. Don't be outside sipping your coffee, your tea all day, though, and binge watching shows while that snow is falling. Because you're going to make it rough for yourself when it's time to shovel, I promise you. Get it out the way and just keep trying to keep up with it. I don't care what time it is at night. You know you ain't got to go to school. Help your parents out, bro. You know you ain't got to go to work. Go ahead and just get it out the way, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go out there as a family, hold it down. You be in the house within like 30 minutes if it's that soft. But keep up with it that way. And put a lot of salt down or sand. You know, I see people using like a lot of things. Put that down enough. That way that ice don't really take a toll. Seriously. Just got to keep up with it. Snow sucks.
All right, Trisha, and I know that the story will move throughout the morning. You're going to continue to stay on it for us, but for now, I'll let you come back inside.
I'm sitting here talking to y'all, giving y'all advice. Y'all the ones to be giving me advice. What I'm giving you advice for? Y'all the ones that live out there in Ontario. What the ones I'm giving y'all advice for? Y'all probably experience this how often? I mean, y'all probably haven't gotten this much snow in some time, like in a day, but like still, you guys are more used to this snowy cold weather than we really are out here. It gets cold, but it don't really snow that often. It don't really snow out here that often, but when it do, oh boy. And then we say, what do we do? Run into stores, people buying different type of things to help them break the ice and shovel, and oh, it's bad. People out here stealing shovels. It's so bad. People are stealing shovels.
Because it sure looks cold out there as well as snowy.
Man, this is horrible. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying warm. I hope you guys are knocking this snow out and just proving to Mother Nature that you are strong and you can handle it. You know, this snow is nothing for you. For real, look, he got the machine. So he got the machine. That's the gas one. That gas powered one is what you need. If you got that gas powered one, I would be such a nice citizen if I had that personally, and I would help the people I see shoveling, or the ones I see. Yeah, the ones I see shoveling, for real. You know how easy it is just to go out there with the gas thing and just. And I see so many people using the machine, and it's like, you're using that machine and you've been done for about 30 minutes, and now you're just sitting there, literally sitting outside, arm on it, just relaxing, looking at everybody else who's shoveling. Like, are you really flexing? Are you really having a sense of pride right now rather than helping? And it's really like sickening, guys. It truly is. How disgusting, like, my fellow Americans, like, how disgusting their ways are, and what they have shown me over this whole winter madness. Definitely wasn't ride or die. Nobody was really down for each other, no, at all. And it's sad. And I'm really disappointed. I'm not, all my Americans watching, I'm very disappointed. Now, it may have not been like that all around America, but I'm saying my neighborhood specifically. I am very disappointed. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Feel free to follow the Twitch. Feel free to check out all my other YouTube channels as well down below in the description, pertaining to all the other beautiful, magnificent countries out there in the world, continuing our journey of just educating ourselves. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. Feel free to share your honest thoughts, opinions, and experiences in the comments.